And we are vlogging. What are you even supposed to wear to a women's march? Trick question. Wear whatever you want. That's the whole point. So today we are going to the women's rally on Raleigh. Not gonna lie, I'm more than a little nervous. I have never been to a protest before. There's a lot of people whom I love very dearly who will probably think less of me for being here. I have had too many friends crying on my shoulders. It's not okay. Hi friends, my name's Beverly and I'm an idiot. I was gonna go to the Women's March today. It was gonna be philosophically resonant. I was gonna talk to people and ask them for opinions and all kinds of and I got the time wrong on the website. It's over. Ugh, I missed it. Who else could possibly be late for a protest with thousands of people? Me. I can. I could kick myself. So, this is what we're gonna do instead. I'm going on a Beverly's march on Raleigh, and maybe in the meantime I'll get some shots of protesters on their way back to their cars, because, I don't know, I guess they're a pretty interesting crowd, even when they're not paying attention. So, y'all are at the Women's March today?
Yes. Correct.
Were you at the last one?
Yes. In Washington.
In Washington. Whoa, sick. What are your names? Sorry, I should have asked that to begin with. Tony. Ellie. Mary. Janet. So nice to meet y'all. Why did y'all come out today?
Because we hate Trump. Too many issues to count.
Yes. Fair enough.
Make your voice heard. Gotta get involved.
Yeah, we're still here. We haven't gone away.
We're still here.
That's mainly one.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That the Women's March in Washington was not a fluke. That we aren't gonna stop.
Anna Drew and Hannah. Cool. Sounds good. Is this your dad?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's incredible. That's amazing. What made y'all decide to come out today?
I guess we just need a little bit of inspiration, especially since 2017 was not really a good year for women.
Okay, despite my own idiocy, I am actually running into a lot of people who are charitably allowing themselves to be filmed for my video blog. So this might not be a total bust. Oh, there's still people here. Fuck yes. All right, we're in business, guys. False alarm. That's amazing. What are y'all's names?
I'm Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. And Elise? Nice to meet y'all. What made y'all decide to come out today?
She's like, when are we running? We start running
As someone who had never been to a protest before this day, I was really interested in what makes someone the sort of person who goes to a protest like this. Because I was brought up to consider making a public scene as a very last resort in a conflict situation. And so I always assumed that people who went to protests like this must be much angrier than I was. But I don't think that's the case. I think what it really is that people are brought up not to think that way. People are brought up to believe that making a public scene is an acceptable form of self-expression and community expression. And that was just so amazing for me to see. Like, this baby can't even walk yet and she's already marching.
Trained her when we first got her doing 5K. Whenever she sees a girl, like,
So, Miss Shaw University. That's cool. I didn't know there was such a thing.
Yes, there is. At every HBCU, actually. So every historically black college university has what they call a campus queen. And so we have a royal court. So we have kings and queens for every, literally every grade. So sophomore, freshman, junior, senior.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Are you collecting sign-ups for something?
I'm
What's it for?
helping my friend Hakeem with Aim Higher Now. So they're an advocacy group just out here asking people, you know, what resonates with them, what brought them out, and then seeing if they'd like to lend a helping hand in the community with phone making, canvassing, just some, you know, easy on the ground stuff.
I'm dead.
That's incredible.
It's two sides. He's coming back. Coward.
All right, my 28 subscribers will get right on that, I promise. You know? I thought I was headed home after that. I was wrong. Now, piecing all of this together was a little bit complicated, so I'm going to explain what's going on here. This is the state capitol building. Inside the state capitol building, apparently, was being held a birthday party for Robert E. Lee, the noted Confederate general. This guy with the bullhorn was there to protest the use of taxpayer funds to finance a birthday party for a Confederate general. And this guy who is berating him has a problem with him protesting this event. I won't pretend to understand anymore.
Get these people and rub them out and marginalize them and bring them to nothing.
By this point, my heart was pounding, my knees were shaking. I was still filming because I was hoping that if everyone knew that they were on camera, then they wouldn't get violent. But I was fighting the urge to run away. And so when I saw this girl being so brave and standing up to them, I was just absolutely amazed by her. They kept shouting over her, though. So I asked her what she needed to say.
Look what it's done to me. It stirs my emotion.
The only thing that's like the same besides like a lot of other things is like we still don't listen to each other. Like we still don't. Like it shouldn't be that difficult for like me to say something when there's two men, like because we just came from the Women's March. There's two men that are fighting over something that neither of their races have anything to do with, like that they do not feel the pain.
And off he goes, berating strangers on his way.
I'm Lena.
Lena?
I'm
Aisha?
Marissa.
Danya. It's very nice to meet y'all. What made y'all decide to come out today?
I'm an Arab Muslim woman, so obviously a lot of these issues affect me, and I know everyone is different and is coming from different places and has different talents and abilities. So yeah, do what you can, use your abilities.
I would just say speak up, definitely. Like no voice is small.
I would just say be informed and get involved.
My name's Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Britta.
And Britta.
Yeah.
Lovely name.
And to kind of get connected with, or just like hear about people who are doing like active work to make life more equal and healthier for women, and just wanted to see other people doing the work.
What are we doing, sir? He looks like he's going to pee on the statue. Maybe he is. What did you just do to that statue? I'm so intrigued. So partially because I was curious and partially because I wanted to see whether or not that guy in the suit had peed on this statue, I went over to see what the statue said. And on one side, it had this really inspirational, uplifting speech. You are required above all to teach our people to look up from the crumbling ashes and prostrate columns of their present ruin to the majestic proportions and surpassing grandeur of that temple which may yet be built by the hand which labors, the mind which conceives, and the great soul which faints not. And on the other side, it had this speech, which was bragging about how committed North Carolina was to the Confederacy. Well and truly, North Carolina performed her duty as the result of many a stricken field will show. First and last she sent to the armies of the Confederacy, not relatively but absolutely more soldiers than any other state in the South. But what I realized was they weren't two different speeches. They were the beginning and the ending of the same speech. And I felt sick to my stomach when I realized that the same person who had said all of those wonderful, heartwarming, uplifting things in the first half of the speech had used his next breath to brag about how much North Carolina had participated in the Confederacy. I love North Carolina with everything I have. I spent the first 20 years of my life within 30 miles of this building. But sometimes I find something out that just sickens me. And I'm so tired of being disgusted by the things and the people I love. There's a certain school of thought that would argue that you can't really love something until you find out something horrible about it. Because until you know someone's
awful, shameful secrets, you don't really love them. You love the person they're pretending to be. And maybe that's true. But I don't think that's any excuse to leave it there. So I guess the moral of the story is to get out and learn things and find the skeletons in the closets of the places you love so that you can clean them up. Because nobody else is going to. Now, look at some bloopers.
This is the real walk of shame. The walk of shame that you meant to go to the Women's March and you didn't.
Washing all the windows, washing all the windows.
Sorry.
Patriarchy, etc.
How stupid could I...
Resist. Keep getting votes, ladies.
Same.